Ever worried about who has access to what in your QuickBooks? You're not alone. Managing user roles effectively is crucial for keeping your financial data secure and your business running smoothly. Think about it. You wouldn't want just anyone on your team to have the power to delete invoices or change crucial account settings, would you? That's where understanding and implementing user roles in QuickBooks comes into play. In today's fast-paced business environment, collaboration is key. You might have a growing team, each member needing access to specific parts of your QuickBooks for their tasks. Maybe sales needs to create invoices, while your bookkeeper handles bank reconciliations. Giving everyone full access is like leaving all the keys to your house under the doormat, convenient, perhaps, but definitely not secure. QuickBooks offers a robust system for managing user roles, allowing you to tailor access levels precisely. This means you can grant specific permissions to each team member based on their responsibilities, ensuring they can do their job efficiently without compromising the integrity of your financial data. This not only enhances security but also streamlines workflows, as employees can quickly access the features they need without getting lost in irrelevant menus. So, how exactly do you navigate this system and set up the right roles for your team? Let's dive into the step-by-step process of managing user roles in QuickBooks, whether you're using QuickBooks Online or QuickBooks Desktop. While the interfaces might look slightly different, the core principles remain the same. First, you'll need to access the User Management section in your QuickBooks. In QuickBooks Online, this is usually found under the Settings gear icon, then Manage Users. In QuickBooks Desktop, you'll typically find it under the Company menu, then Set up Users and Passwords, and Set up Users. You'll need administrator privileges to access and modify user roles, so make sure you're logged in with the correct account. Once you're in the User Management area, you'll see a list of existing users. Here you can add new users, edit existing ones, or remove users who no longer need access. To add a new user, you'll typically click on a button like Add User or New. QuickBooks will then guide you through the process of setting up their basic information, including their name and email address. Now comes the crucial part, assigning user roles. QuickBooks offers a few predefined roles that cater to common business needs. These might include roles like Standard User, with varying levels of access, e.g., All Access, Customer Access, Vendor Access, Company Administrator with full control, Reports Only, for those who just need to view financial data, and Accountant for your external accounting professional. These predefined roles can be a great starting point, especially for smaller businesses with straightforward access needs. However, the real power of QuickBooks user role management lies in the ability to create custom roles. This allows you to fine-tune permissions with incredible precision. To create a custom role, you'll usually find an option like Add Custom Role or Create New Role. You'll then be presented with a detailed list of QuickBooks features and functionalities. For each area, you can specify the level of access the user in this role will have. This might include options like View Only, Create and Edit, Delete, or No Access. Let's say you have a sales team member who needs to create invoices and receive payments but shouldn't be able to issue refunds or access banking information. You can create a custom role specifically for them, granting access to sales transactions with create and edit permissions for invoices and receive payments enabled, while restricting access to refunds and banking. Similarly, you might have a marketing manager who needs to run reports on sales performance but doesn't need to interact with any transactional data. You can create a marketing reports role with view-only access to relevant reports. When setting up these custom roles, it's essential to think carefully about each team member's responsibilities and the minimum level of access they need to perform their tasks effectively. Overgranting access can increase the risk of errors or even fraud, while undergranting access can hinder productivity. QuickBooks also allows you to manage user permissions on a more granular level within certain areas. For example, within the Customers section, you might be able to grant access to view customer lists but restrict the ability to edit customer details or create credit memos. This level of detail ensures that users only have the necessary tools for their specific functions. Once you've created your custom roles, you can assign them to individual users. When you add a new user or edit an existing one, you'll have the option to select one or more roles for that user. It's generally best practice to assign the least privilege necessary for each user to perform their job duties. Regularly reviewing your user roles and permissions is also crucial. As your business evolves and your team changes, so might your access needs. Make it a habit to periodically audit your user list and their assigned roles to ensure they still align with their current responsibilities. When an employee leaves the company, remember to promptly remove their access to your QuickBooks. QuickBooks also often provides an audit log feature, which can be invaluable for tracking user activity within the software. This log records who did what and when, providing an extra layer of security and accountability. Familiarize yourself with this feature and use it to monitor any potentially suspicious activity. Implementing a well-defined user role management system in QuickBooks might seem like a small administrative task, but its impact on your business security and efficiency is significant. By taking the time to understand and configure these settings properly, you're safeguarding your valuable financial data and empowering your team to work effectively within their designated responsibilities. It's about creating a secure and streamlined environment where everyone has the access they need and nothing more. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.